Hey, good morning. Welcome to a podcast from Castle Grayskull today. I finally get to
Good
talk
morning.
about MOTU. Please don't go away. You'll enjoy the show. But join me as always is Hillbilly Harper. I like
Yes.
your Hillbilly Man thing. You should have left that up there. That was cool.
You know, it's me.
And we got Joe A. Raw. Thank you,
Good
sir.
morning.
And for the first time at the pit, Cobweb Collector. Good morning.
What's up, everybody?
The
Or-
one and the only.
Or is it evening because you work nights? How do you treat it?
It's still morning me.
You know, I worked nights for about 20 years. And I found that for what people eat for breakfast, I like cheeseburgers and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just finished off some jalapeno poppers right before this.
Hey, breakfast of champions. I love it. But we got it's going to be a packed show today. We have a slideshow thanks to Mr. Joe A. Raw. It actually looks really good. And I wanted to jump into what we got this week. Then we'll say hi to the chat. Then we'll roll in there. Because after the show today, I get to go pick up my granddaughter.
Not the granddaughter.
Yes. Who wants to go first on what they got? Anyone?
We'll start with Joe.
Joe.
All right.
I will. What'd you say? Embiggen you?
Embiggen me.
There
Yeah.
you go.
So
Dun,
we are
dun,
gonna we are going right for the throat, right out of the gate. Look at this
Oh,
dude.
That's
This
pretty cool.
is
cool.
Veteran William from Furry Planet. Just a super cool, easy to pose, fun character. He comes with a bunch of parts so you can make him fully wolf. I don't think I'm going to do that, but anyway, he's a lot of fun. And I got him at a steal. It was one of the few times I've actually made out on eBay. So, some people that may follow my Instagram may have seen my new accessory for the Forgotten King. He's
That's
in
really
there.
cool.
So that's going to be part of that. But the thing that I'm most happy with is the progress on my tomb props and things that I'm painting. These super cheap, dime store, horribly colored pieces of plastic that I'm turning into something that looks
Those
nice.
look
So
great.
I appreciate that because it is so much fun, but it can be frustrating, especially when you get it to a certain point and you're happy with it, and then you do something. I'm just gonna do one more thing, and then.
Hey, Larry.
So,
Hey, how's it going?
good morning,
Good.
Larry.
Dad.
How are you?
Morning.
That's awesome. That's a really cool toy.
Thanks.
Cobweb, you want to show what you got? Or do you have anything to show off?
Oh, yeah, I didn't really compare my newest thing's kind of right here on my desk. I have to pop it open.
You can just show the box. That's what I do.
Yeah, I can't tell much about yours.
Yeah, you might have to open that one.
Yeah, I know.
Is that one of them there for Zeta figures?
No. You guys okay with sexy ladies on here?
Better than the
We have
unsexy
Casey.
ones.
Of,
Oh, that's cool.
little demon girl. I wanted to use her for some pictures.
Yeah.
Gotten a few of these little one-off characters lately on. I put her with like that Hellfire Man from MOTU, the devil guy. Did some cool
Okay, yeah.
pictures of them together.
Nice.
Yeah, that's just what I have sitting around right here.
That's cool. All right, before we roll into Hillbilly, we got to say hi to the chat real quick. We'll split it up
Okay.
today because the chat's rolling. I don't want to lose, forget anybody. We're going to start off with Matthew Comstock. Good morning.
Morning, Matthew.
And of course, Joe A. Raw.
Hey, Joe A. Raw. Hope everything's good up here.
Good morning, Todd.
Morning, Todd.
Let's see. Next is One in Toys. Good morning.
Top of the morning to you.
Little ABC this morning.
Nice.
Hey, big man.
Paul Morales. Good morning.
Oh, ABC. I found you a sword. It might take some painting, but I found you a sword.
Hey, good morning, Wes.
Hey, big man.
What's up, Wes?
Did you get all
Wes.
moved? I hate moving. I hate it.
What side of Australia did you move to?
The one not on fire, I'm guessing.
Okay, Ronnie's got some rules. No gifts, no reels, no politics, and no Irishman. Hashtag Breaker 19.
Well,
That's my boy.
I guess I need to leave.
Oh, here we
Hillbilly
go.
has left.
Beta Ray Bob. Good morning.
What's going on, Big Bob?
Morning, Bob.
And we got Off Course. Good morning.
Hey, big
Joe
man.
Bros and MOTU, man. I love it.
Like that.
Eric, that shirt is fire.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Some little redheaded feller at Joe Fest gave it to me. He kept helping me up out of the floor because my knees are crap.
I was getting ready to say, do they make that in men's? No.
Well,
They make that in Hillbilly.
There you
yeah.
go.
Fat
Wreck
boy.
ship
Nice.
by the power of Ahoy there. I love it. There we go.
And
Jokers, good morning.
What's up,
Hey,
Steve?
Joe Fan, good morning.
Vernon.
Morning, Josh.
Jezza, what's up?
Hey,
Cool.
Jezza.
Jetman. Let him
Yes,
know.
sir.
Larry's late because he had to wipe some skin. Oh my God.
Oh, me.
Larry.
Sorry.
You must work with me, buddy.
All right. So, love the chat. Let's go into Eric's next.
Yes. Make me bigger. Biggin. All right. So I have completed my collection of Delta 17 up to point. I got the blue Hellstorm.
Nice.
Paper blue.
Nice.
I think that's my favorite one out of the two because you
I
can
like 'em.
play with it with the Cobras too.
Yeah. I like them both. And then Mr. Off Course sent me something really cool whenever he sent in the tunnel wrap for the giveaway. It's a Joy Toy World War II figure, Army figure.
Nice.
Yes, I've been itching to crack it open since I got it, but I'm like, Casey said we're not allowed to open nothing.
I never said that. I said I don't open stuff.
And then
I don't tell a grown man what to do with his toys, Eric.
Then I completed my collection of the Justice League figures, the ones I have to have. I got Superman and Kryptonite chains.
Ooh.
And the main one of my wife, Wonder Woman.
Nice.
Yeah, man,
Actually,
nice.
whenever my wife calls me, the ringtone I have for her is the first Wonder Woman movie with Gal Gadot. She's my Wonder Woman. And then Joe
Rakondo?
Yes. Man, I had a brain fart right there. I'll never live that one down. He sent me a complete fang.
Claw.
Wow.
Or a claw, yes. Casey, what am I going to do without you, buddy? I appreciate that, man, because I'm struggling this morning. He sent me some parts for a fang, and then Christmas came late, but
Whoa.
an almost complete Mamba. And check this out.
No way.
That
It
is
actually
nice.
still works.
No, Eric fixed it.
Eric
Yeah.
fixed it.
Yeah. Thanks to Kiwi Customs.
Check him
Nice.
out. If you have any
Yeah.
issues, you need to fix a toy. He's probably made a
Yep.
video on it.
And if not, message him and he will give you ideas. But yeah, it's just missing a few missiles. And I'm going to play the crap out of that thing.
Hey, Jezza, yes, they are
Yes.
still available.
And they may even be on sale.
Yeah, they could still be on sale. Don't sleep on them.
How many
Yeah.
different colors do you end up coming out with, or different variations?
Two.
Two. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought. I may not seen got to see behind the scenes. You got to see those early before it came out.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's
two at
pretty
the time. I
cool.
wasn't sure if you ended up doing more or not.
But that's all I have.
All righty. Brother Larry, you got anything to show off today?
Yeah, when you get old enough and you have kids and they grow up, they treat you with
That's right.
Santa Claus.
As they should.
Yes. So they really came all out this Christmas and helped hook Dad up. I got a couple of things. I got this Prince Adam Cringer cartoons.
Oh yeah, Cringer is
Wow.
so fun.
Been wanting that for a while. It's
That
gonna
Cringer is awesome.
Yeah,
I-
it is.
I love
Because the old Battle Cat, it didn't quite give you the Cringer effect.
No.
It still looked pretty fierce.
Yeah, me and Joe was
Yeah.
just talking about that yesterday. How if you take off the helmet and stuff, it's still not a Cringer.
No, it's
No.
Battle Cat.
And the articulation on that too, just so nice.
Oh yeah, it's wonderful. Also got a
Oh,
Mechanic. And
Nice.
Casey, you help me out. It's a Rip Roar.
I think it's a Road Ripper.
Road Ripper, yeah. I couldn't
I
quite
know
get
they had to change the name from the original. But
Yeah,
I think it's a
Now
Road
it's like
Ripper.
Ground Ripper.
Ground Ripper.
Yeah, it's something I've been wanting a while. Mechanic's like one of my favorites.
Mechanic is cool.
Yeah.
And can we show Classified on the MOTU show?
Yes.
Okay.
You show
I
off
didn't
what
know.
you got.
I got these two guys.
Nice.
Nice.
I didn't get a whole lot of Classified through the course of the year. I got maybe one figure, and I got 4 for my birthday and Christmas combined. So I got these two guys for Christmas. A couple of my favorite Joes. And that's it for what I got.
It says, whoa, Larry's a O's fan. Nice.
Yeah. Been an O's fan since 82, 83.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Reds. If you don't mind your team being in last place most of the time, you're in good
I know.
shape.
The first year I started following them, they won the World Series. And it hasn't been back since.
The Reds won the World Series 3 times in my lifetime, but the first 2, I was too young to know. But there's always 90. I have 90.
Yeah, 90 with
Reds still
Sabo
have
and
a team.
those guys are, I watched them then too.
Now, I am going to show off what I got. My pile of loot came in early, so I was able to get these for the show.
Yay.
One, a figure I've been wanting ever since I seen it on Cobweb Collectors.
Ooh.
This is going to be awesome. I couldn't
Who
find it
is it?
anywhere. It is the Anti-Eternia He-Man. He's like from a different universe.
Oh, that's cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, he's I've read comics where he's just evil. He goes around and kills all the other He-Mans
Yeah.
and stuff.
Pretty ruthless.
Nice.
Bummer.
My kind of He-Man.
And I got my first figures from the 2000X cartoon collection. Got Man at Arms.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
I love that. That one right there, Man Arms, cool.
Now, if you guys haven't seen 2000X, it's on. They're on Prime if you have Prime.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find them all on YouTube too.
Yeah,
That's good.
and I think this figure is beautiful. Steve Lynn from 2000X.
yeah. Right
Mm.
in front of me right here too.
Yeah.
I love it.
she's. I mean, I'm just opening. I just opened them right before the show, just so I can pull them out and have the excitement. Oop, I guess he's deluxe. Beast Man.
Wow.
Nice.
You know what that
I
puts
am-
me in mind of?
What's that?
The AWOC figures you've been getting.
A little bit. But another deluxe is the Ram Man.
He's beefy.
Yeah,
He's-
he is.
He's rad.
He's
I'm
a
like,
big
he's
boy.
heavy.
Yeah.
He
He should
should
stand
be.
out in front of a Shoney's.
Yeah. And I got from I think it's the original, but King Randor from
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Cartoon Clash Filmation.
from the Filmation. Which I think I got almost all the Filmation ones. But Eric, you'll like this one. Moss Man from
Is that for
2000X. That's a good one.
That is pretty cool.
But that's it. That's all I got for this week. But I was so happy it came in on time and I could show it off for our MOTU stream.
I was going to say King Randor, Skeletor's less famous brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
I
see.
Once I found that out, I was like, I cannot believe that Skeletor is trying to kill his nephew.
How do I feel about Thundercats and Cowboy? I'm gonna let you answer this. I don't do a lot of the matchups. I only have one, and that's because Eric bought it for me.
I went in on all those turtle ones too. The turtle ones were okay. They're cool. I started getting them mostly because I was like, oh, I like some of the extra armor and weapons and stuff. But
I
mean, I was into Ninja Turtles when I was younger too. I went from MOTU to Ninja Turtles, so it was a cool crossover. But the Thundercats I really like because of the way you're able to swap them out from being just full Thundercat mode. You can keep all the MOTU armor and stuff on, but if you want to take all that off and just go straight Thundercats, they're just
That's
exactly like the original. So that's how mine are all done up. I took all the armor off them. So but I didn't know he said MOTU G.I. Joe.
Yeah, that's a new one that's coming out.
MOTU G.I. Joe?
No, Turtles.
Turtles.
I'm
I was
sorry.
gonna say okay, maybe that's what
Yeah.
you're talking about. I
was
just
gonna
saw
say,
the
I missed
Turtles
that
G.I.
one.
Joes. Yeah, I was gonna say because now we got the MOTU Transformers too, and I bought it.
can't-
So I don't care for them.
I don't like the Transformers MOTU. I just can't. I don't sit well with me.
The turtle,
Price hike on them.
Yeah.
the turtle Joes look amazing, I think. But
Yeah, where was I? I seen
What's up,
some
Crash?
I have failed you, Crash.
He was on last week.
I know.
And if things go well, this will not be the only MOTU show we do.
Right.
Eric's promised me we can do one a month if it goes well.
I said more than that. Maybe 2 a month.
I saw Casey rubbing his hands together like Dr. Evil there for a second. You know? If I see the pinky come up, you're in trouble.
What did you have to give Eric in exchange for a MOTU a month?
Nothing. I just said, hey, we're doing this. And he's like, sounds good.
What he doesn't know is I'm planning the next episode.
You can plan the one in 2 weeks for sure. Because we will not do a show in 2 weeks. I will be at Winterfest.
And Lord willing, I will be there too.
Be fun. If anybody can make it to Winterfest, please show up. It's a good time. It's a small show, but it's fun.
Yeah. Mr. Bottom left corner.
Larry will go to a show when he wants to go to a show.
I know.
Thank you, Casey. I appreciate that.
You're welcome, buddy.
Eric needs to plan like the month of October, the spooky month.
Good morning,
Ooh,
Gaz.
I can do that.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, Jim, the Joe Junkie. Are you going to be at Winterfest? I think he might be at Winterfest. Let's hope.
I mean, I do have the figures.
Ronnie wants to know what you do if he shows up at Winterfest.
Give you a
Nothing.
big hug. The song "Time of My Life" will come on, and I'll lift him up in the air like, whoa.
Bob, I guess the whole reason I wouldn't do a show from Winterfest is there's really no place to sit at Winterfest.
Right.
That's the problem. Since they moved into a bigger place, there's like a small room for sitting, but
It's
where you want to be is on the floor talking to your friends.
yeah.
And who knows, if Hillbilly goes, maybe we'll go live on Instagram.
That's
Where
my
is
plan.
Winterfest at?
Louisville. Well, Shepherdsville, Kentucky.
Oh, it's not too far away.
Mm-mm.
Never say never.
Hey, and
Holding you to it.
Jim will be there.
Sweet.
Nice. If you see us, please stop us.
Yes. I may not recognize you, so you might have to clothesline Casey for me to.
And Jezza, Winterfest is in Shepherdsville, Kentucky, which is a suburb of Louisville.
Yes. Last year, whenever we went to Kentuckiana, we had monsoon season open up on us. Well, you know, I didn't have
You did promise.
I did promise that. Yeah. I think sometimes my promises are like not literal. My brain crapped itself.
No, they don't give us a table at,
No.
at Winterfest or Kentuckiana. Only Ed gives us a table, and it's appreciated.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we're loyal to Joe Fest.
Yes.
All right, so we are going to do our top 10 MOTU not figures. I always say figures. I'm sorry, characters, because we took in consideration the movies, or I'm sorry, the movie. The next one's going to be great. What do you think, Cobb? Is it going to be good?
From what I've heard from people that have gotten like the sneak previews and stuff, they're liking it. I don't know. I'm just wait and see.
I'm optimistic.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah,
But
I mean, I'm not expecting perfection, so
it doesn't have to be perfection. It just has to be fun. That's all I'm looking for.
So should be a good time, I think.
Movie, all the cartoons, all the figures. You just put them all together. What are your favorite characters? So, and we got this beautiful slideshow by Mr. Joe
Yes.
A-Raw. Thank you so much. And for all the people who think I don't prep, we were on here last night prepping this, weren't we, Joe?
Yes, we were.
That's
yes,
right.
we were.
Twice this week we've got together over this.
Yes. Yes, we have.
Oh, one of my favorites, Phil. Good morning.
Hey, Phil.
Came for the Joes, staying for the MOTU. I love it.
Nice.
Domo
And-
arigato.
I still have the dream of getting Mo Tuesday on the show. All
Mo
you
Tuesday.
guys. And we're going to call it Mo Tuesday on Saturday.
I like that.
But that would be Zazel. It'd be Phil. It'd be Go Figure, Adam from Go Figure. Maybe even grab Nate. That would be fun. It'd be a good time. But we can't do top 10 characters all the time. That's being done now. All right. So everybody, feel free to play along. We'd love to see what yours are. We're going to start at number 10 and roll backwards. Now, Larry, the names aren't on here, so I hope you remember your list.
I don't have my list in front of me.
I have the list just in case.
Okay, that's good because I don't remember who I put down.
Awesome. Let's set that up. That's going to be great.
Yep.
All right. Let's start with our number 10 picks. Look at that color. Just pops.
All right, that's all the way to the left. Can anybody guess who picked Triclops for 10?
I'm gonna say Casey.
I think it was me.
Oh,
It was Larry.
Merman's
Yeah.
so cool.
Who had Merman at 10?
That was me.
All right.
Yeah, I just love having aquatic characters.
Yeah, yeah.
And Merman is just one of the originals. He's so cool.
There is a Merman figure for Masterverse I have been trying to find for over a year, and I can't find it.
Yeah, I was talking about earlier, the ones that get so difficult to pick up later, and he is one of them, man.
Is that the one that you can change his lower half off with?
No.
Oh,
No, that one's I want to say that was a Turtles crossover.
yeah. Okay. It looks amazing.
Oh,
Oh,
Swim.
this one rides. Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, I got him all done up because I bought that seahorse.
That was from Aquaman, right? The
Yeah,
seahorse?
That's cool.
him and the
That
seahorse
is
just
cool.
go beautiful together.
They do. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's one of those that's tough to find.
Well, I'm gonna look for him at Joe Fest.
Yeah.
I think Eric does a great merman impersonation.
No?
I always liked his voice in the Filmation cartoon.
Yeah.
I thought that
It sounds
was
like he's drowning.
Alan
Yes.
Oppenheimer, he did such a good job with that.
Yeah, and you know I liked him in 2000X too. He was like a samurai kind of merman. I thought he was kind of cool. All right, so
Nice.
who had Orko at number 10?
I believe that was me.
That's me. That's me.
Oh,
I had Orko at 10.
okay. I
Love
guess I had
Orca too. I
He-Man.
don't have him on my list though.
But it might be yours too, Hillbilly, because there's only 4 on here.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
You both picked it. You both picked it for 10.
We matched.
He's a good figure. Who had He-Man? There's only one of us left.
That would be me, and he barely made the list.
Wow.
Not that I dislike He-Man, but there's just a wealth of characters across this that, you know, it's almost like you don't want to go for the obvious one.
Mhm.
You know, you want to get through it and say, okay, who was the most interesting? And honestly, for being the main character, I don't think he was necessarily one of, well, clearly if he's number 10, but I don't think he's even top 5 of the most interesting or
Right.
deep characters.
But
It's just my opinion.
if I made this list next week, it'd be different.
Yeah.
It would be, because I just love so many MOTU characters. Then you take the Horde, you throw them in there, which I did. I threw some Horde in there. But I mean, you could do lists on, like Cowboy was talking, you can do one for the heroic heroes, you can do one for the evil Horde, Skeletor's minions. There's this so many lists you could do.
Yeah, it's hard for me to make a list with MOTU.
White
That
Knight.
expanded universe is deep.
Yeah, for sure.
See,
And-
now I feel bad that he's my number 10. Not that I feel bad that he even made the list right now, because the more I'm thinking about it, Casey, the more I'm like, he's just a good guy that tries to do the right thing. But what makes him truly special, right? Like, he doesn't have like a horrendous backstory. You know, he's a wealthy prince, you know, who just happens to be thrown a sword like Monty Python, just because some watery talk threw a sword at you, you know. Like,
He-Man is the glue that holds MOTU together.
That's right. Without He-Man, there's no Masters.
That's right. So next, we're going to number 9. There you go, Ronnie. There is a Roboto. Who had Roboto
Yes.
at 9?
I think he was mine.
Roboto is
Yes.
very cool.
See, I don't know much about Roboto.
He was a figure I never had as a kid that I always wanted, and I got him when he came out as Origins. It was a cool figure.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about too. A top 10 of just like vintage gimmicks they had, because this was so cool too. But the twisting and all the gears turning inside of him, got his jaw flapping. Like,
Yeah, that is so cool. They were ahead of their time.
oh man, they just had everything. So many different things.
All right, so I know which one mine is. Horde Trooper. I'm a troop builder. I've got like 6 of these. in Origins, I don't have 6 of the Masterverse. That thing's pricey now.
I
It's like
think
$80
Manny
something
Faces.
dollars.
I think Manny Faces was mine.
That is right. Yep.
I wanted that figure so bad as a kid. One of my cousins had him, and he was at my grandma's, and he had fell asleep, so I like snatched him up, and I was playing the crap out of him.
Did you run your fingers through him?
I fondled him. I was like, kept
Going
spinning
to
that head
twisting
around.
that- Yeah, another one of those gimmicks, man. It was just so cool.
Yeah.
3 figures in one.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
loved it.
I'll go on with that. Triclops is mine. Pretty villain heavy in my list, but yeah, they got some of the coolest villains. Triclops just being a swordsman, and same thing with the twist and the 3 different eyes. I had so much fun playing with him as a kid.
He was the first
Yeah.
bad guy I had as a kid.
I only
He's
have
really
2
grown
good guys
on me.
on my list.
Yeah, he might have a leader type Skeletor's minions. He's got to be like a general almost to me.
So who was Triclops? Who had Triclops?
That was me.
Which means Tila was.
That was mine. Also, another character where I felt almost obligated to put her on there, but I remember finding out that the sorceress was her mom, and Duncan was like, just this adopted parent, and we never really did find out what happened there. So, but just as kind of like a sidekick slash almost main character in her own right, I thought she ultimately did deserve to be on the list. So,
Oh, she's
See,
great.
my headcanon Man at Arms is her dad. Because that's what always was understood until Casey broke the news to me that he wasn't. I'm like, no.
I was saying MOTU too. There's so many different backstories depending on where you get from Filmation or 2000X or mini
Yeah.
comics.
I mean,
Choose which one you like.
Now we're going to roll to our number 8. I think the easiest way to do this is we'll just go with how we are up here. Me, Joe, Cobb, Hillbilly, Larry. That way we don't talk over each other. And here I am figuring stuff out on slide 4, right? Okay. Now, number 8 for me, Merman. And I'd like to point out that we're pretty evil heavy,
It's hard not to be wrong.
right?
They got so many good characters.
It's like when G.I. Joe, I prefer Cobra. Delta 17, I like the Retrograd. It says, I don't know, maybe I'm bad.
oh no, spoiler alert, Adam. Spoiler alert. Ah!
But yeah, so Merman's my 8.
I got Man at Arms. I just thought he was neat because he was like that inventor, kind of tinkerer, kind of guy. And growing up, I was not that mechanically inclined until I was forced into it. It'll stay in school. But I thought he was a cool character. I liked his helmet. I liked the toy. I think is really what got me into him. Just because he came with like the laser pistol as well as the mace. So
Yeah, Man at Arms is a great character. My good friend Crash found one of the Masterverse ones, vintage collection at his Walmart. So he grabbed it for me. He's going to send it to me. So one less thing I have to try to find out in the wild myself.
mhm.
But I got my eyes open for that Stratos. Which one's yours, Cobb?
Oh, so I was on Beastman for this one. So my 3rd villain in a row. But yeah, Beastman, he just has to be go to. I just loved just another like merman kind of theme, a jungle beastly creature.
Yeah.
And it's
I love how he
funny, it was almost from the original concept was going to be the main bad guy till they came up with Skeletor. It was going to be He-Man was from the jungle. He was fighting a beast man from the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
I think the original design, he looked more like a Wookiee, and they had to change it.
Yeah, that they did. Yeah, he looked kind of more like a bear, I think, from those concepts. Yeah. Yes, it's too similar to the Wookiee.
Yeah.
Yes,
For
he
sure.
was. Yeah, he was the
Muscle arm.
workhorse. So, I'm thinking I had Evelyn there.
Yeah.
She was always pretty cool, I thought, in an evil way. So yeah, and there was a lot of characters like I'd forgotten about. Like somebody mentioned Stinkor in the comments a while ago. So I'm like, Casey, this is going to continually evolve
Yeah.
as a list for me.
What's kind of funny is my wife's middle name is Lynn, and every once in a while I'll call her Evil Lynn.
Oh, no.
I don't think she knows where it comes from.
Yeah, Stinkor is another one too. He's almost on my list because I love Stinkor.
Yeah,
I wish he would have had a bigger role in Revelation.
Yeah, just a little quick cameo with Jay.
It was funny though.
Yeah.
All right, so next is
and Larry.
Larry.
Mine is Skeletor because Skeletor is one of the coolest toy bad guys, cartoon bad guys there is, I think.
Ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just love him. I mean, he's just a great character.
his face is a literal skeleton.
Love all the renditions, like the 2000X and the Revelations that came out. You know, the stories kept evolving about him.
Yeah, and Bob is correct. Her redemption story was amazing in Revelations to Revolution.
Yeah,
It was great.
If you haven't seen that cartoon series, please check it out. It's great.
It really is.
I didn't know so many people like it here. I know it's kind of been back and forth with a lot of the community. People love or hate it, and I dug it. I thought it was cool.
Yeah,
I've never seen it. So.
We're just like, if we like it, we like it. If we don't, we don't.
Yeah.
We don't have to agree with everybody.
I was hoping for part 3 of it, but
Oh, me
not
too.
looking like it. I don't know.
It left us with the cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Number 7. All right, so my number 7 is a character we don't hear a lot of, is Webstore. I think he is awesome. Another one of the Masterverse figures I'm still looking for.
Oh.
But I got his origins. I've got his cartoon collection. I hope they do a 2000X version of him, cartoon collection. I'd really like him. I like Spikor too. I know a lot of people don't, but I think those two together are pretty cool. Yeah.
I think in a live action movie, Webstore would be so freaking creepy because I could see his den being like a spider web like line. Ugh, I hate spiders.
Yeah, I don't care for spiders either, even with my name being Cobweb, but love Webstore. This whole thing, 2000X with the big arms, that'd be freaking rad.
Yes. It would have to be a deluxe, but I'd buy it.
Yeah.
Ronnie's like, hey, none of them have pants. Looks like Trapjaw may have some chaps.
Yeah. Good old 80s.
It's a He-Man thing.
That's
Yeah.
pants adjacent.
Between like MOTU and Ultimate Warrior and Conan and everything, I was always running around my underwear, swinging some kind of toy sword or wrestling.
Used to love the Ultimate Warrior.
Good morning, the Geek Viper. It's good to see you.
Nice.
Hey.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, Chapjaw.
That works.
Now he can't be anything else. Thanks, Ronnie.
Which one was
So
yours, Joe?
mine was Stratos, which was interesting that they felt they had to make his wife his sister in the
What?
cartoon because they thought that, yeah. So in the cartoon, like originally it was his wife, but then they made Delora his sister because they didn't think kids would understand marriage. I don't know what they were thinking about, but she only appeared in like one episode, I think.
I believe it was just the one. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, the
So
I missed
regulations
that.
they had back then were insane.
yeah. 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 But just a cool character, a flying character. Um I like the fact that in more modern times they kind of explained what powers their community and gives them the flight and all that good stuff. So, but I just thought at the time it was something different and probably one of my favorite action figures for sure.
I had him. He's like one of my first ones I got. So he's pretty cool.
Hmm.
Hey, good morning, Vine Jungle.
Hey,
Hey, what's all right? Alan.
Nice. Thanks for swinging by.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Always appreciated.
Yeah. If anybody doesn't know, Vine Junkle's a Beastman fan. You don't
Yeah.
know Vine Jungle very well. His Beastman collection is insane.
That's
That's
awesome.
cool.
I think last I looked, I've got like 9 different Beastman figures. I guess 10 now.
Yeah.
With this
Well,
new
that
one.
one, man, his customs and everything
Oh.
he does, man, is just
I would definitely love to see those for sure.
amazing.
So who's next? Is it you, Cobb?
Oh, yep, another villain, surprisingly. Trapjaw. And I think that's gonna be close to wrapping up my henchman. But I think Trapjaw's number one henchman guy for me. He was just so cool. The jaw, switching of the arms, the mechanical arm, going from the hook, everything, hook gun, all that. He was just so much going on with him. Such a cool character.
Man, that is so cool. I would love to see those for sure.
One of the best one in toy form, man. Every toy of Trapjaw is just so fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now, do you have? I meant to ask. Do you have any of the Mondo? The one was it 1/6 scale?
No, the bigger ones, no. Those are at my price range and space range. I'm not trying to mess with those. And even those new ones, the 2000X ones, I'm like, just price wise.
I ordered the He-Man. I didn't order the Skeletor yet. But
yeah, I was thinking maybe just the He-Man Skeletor, but I know myself better that if I start, I'm going to keep going. Right now, I'm about 100% on everything that came out MOTU.
Yeah. I only have 2 of the Mondos, but I love both of them. I got He-Man.
They look amazing.
He-Man and Man at Arms. I love the Man at Arms one. All that gear, so cool. But,
yeah, Blind Jungle, man. He's got customs of those Mondos. He's repainted them and stuff. I'm like, God, he's the only person I know fully repainting Mondo figures. It's crazy.
that is awesome. All right, Hillbilly, who you got?
I'm guessing Skeletor.
Yep.
He was always pretty cool, I thought. He needed to be meaner. I mean, just more ruthless. Kind of like Cobra Commander. They held back on him.
Watch Revolution. You won't say that.
Well, I mean,
Comics. Yeah.
I never read any of the comics, and I don't have Netflix, so just going by like my childhood, I liked him, but he needed to be more evil.
But remember, they were gearing these towards, you know, between 5 and 11-year-olds or whatever.
Yeah.
And you know, we're not that, so we want evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric, they're not promoting serial killers or anything like that.
For sure.
Baba.
You don't know, Ronnie. Stratos, he could have been his sidekick. He could have been a man of the cloth. We don't know.
Yep.
They're saving that for the next series.
So, Larry, that would mean yours is
Nick. Yeah, I just thought he was a cool character, with that retractable neck and head he had, and I thought his weapon was pretty unique too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the colors,
old
they
mace.
just pop.
Yeah.
He was very underrated in 2000X. I think his character was really cool in that.
I
That
remember
neck goes
getting
on
him.
forever.
Right, yeah.
He's like the plastic man of He-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember getting him as a kid, and I was like, man, this is so cool.
Yeah. Very, very.
Yeah, twist and neck popping up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Number 6. Mine, Grizzlor. I love Grizzlor. I love the Horde. I wish, like to do a Horde only show because I just love them so much. But I even like She-Ra and all her troops too.
Mm-hmm.
I think Bo's underrated. But yeah, I like mixing the two together, and it's a lot of fun. But Grizzlor, number 6 for me.
Nice. I picked Rio Blast. One of, if not my last MOTU figure. I may not have gotten it the year he came out, which I think was like 86 or 87. I think it was 86. But I just found it neat because he was so heavily armored with lasers and such, which was something that was different than the swords and shields and maces and clubs and staffs. So it was just something different. And I think at the time I had Stridor, and I think he took Stridor over from Fisto. He just booted him and was like, I'm the Western cowboy here, so this is mine now. So, but yeah, a lot of lasers. That's why I picked him.
I mean, that's one of the best things about the whole MOTU universe is the whole magic versus engineering.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, engineering, yeah. It's
So
gonna play
cool.
into one of my guys coming up. Yeah, with him with Stridor too. Yeah, Stridor's got the guns in the front and in the back. He's all weaponed up too, like with Rio Blast. I always thought that. I was like, Rio Blast probably should have inherited Stridor.
Well, in my world, he did.
Yeah.
So your next cop?
Oh, okay. I was Hordak on this one. Getting into more still villains, but more leader type.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loved the Horde too. And I don't know if any other Horde members on here, but Hordak, yeah, he's just such a cool character. And then probably one of the reasons I even watched a lot of She-Ra is because of the Horde and Hordak.
Oh yeah.
I mean, now I'm older. When I was a kid, it was like, oh, He-Man because he's the boy, and She-Ra's okay. But now that I'm older, yeah, I love all the She-Ra characters and She-Ra herself and collect all them. But yeah, Hordak, another one, just real cool being able to interchange his arms and everything into weapons, and just real menacing, scarier than Skeletor was, I think.
Yeah. Well, he
At least
taught
in the
Skeletor
cartoon.
everything he knows, right?
Yeah, at least in the
Mhm.
Filmation cartoon.
Yeah. Let's see. So that would be Eric.
I'm guessing Beastman.
Mhm.
And he was always so prominent working under Skeletor. And he had so much potential, I thought. As a kid, I was like, I never had him as a kid or as an adult. But he could have probably whipped the fire out of Skeletor if he wanted to. If he wasn't so scared of him.
These are so heavy. What do they make these out of?
Plastic.
That doesn't feel like plastic.
Oh, those deluxe ones, yeah, they're beefy.
Eric can stay.
Thank you.
Larry, so that would mean yours was?
Orko. Growing up, we watched the cartoon, and Orko was kind of like the Gilligan of the
Mhm.
Masters of the Universe. I know he was like a great wizard in his realm or dimension, but you always, you pulled for him because he was such an underdog, and he always goofed up and messed up things. And those times that he did come through and prevail, you were just so happy to watch it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and that Origins figure was such a great, upgrade on the old original one. I love their Origins figure.
Mm-hmm. Orko's a great character, and he was made just for the Filmation cartoon, I believe.
Yeah.
He wasn't a toy first.
Lou Scheimer's favorite character. He voiced him and everything. Yeah.
So,
and he's another one, man. Revolution. Orko really got to shine in that. He's
oh yeah,
badass.
Yeah.
Here goes our number 5s. Looks like we got two people like the same one here, and I bet I'm one of them. Man at Arms. Like I only had 2 heroes in the whole top 10, and he is the highest ranked hero for me. Just because of all the stuff he can do. I loved it when in the I think it was Revelation when Evelyn said he's the most feared to all the
most dangerous man.
most dangerous. Yes, there we go. Most dangerous. And I thought that was awesome.
Nice. I had Fisto, and I had that set. The horse was not, Strider wasn't necessarily that articulated in the legs. If I remember distinctly, one of his legs was permanently in a curl. Like it wasn't, it couldn't be straightened. So that was a source of frustration, but what a cool set. And I liked any of the heroes that had like that smashing action. So whether it was like Jitsu with his chopping or Fisto with his punching, it was just a neat character to play with. And like I said, later on, I was able to give his horse to the right owner. So
Fisto gives great fist bumps too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I actually thought that was Ronnie for a second with all that red hair.
Ronnie can't grow a beard.
Oh, okay. That's what Ronnie looked like if he grew a beard and put a metal handle in his hand.
Cobweb, who you got?
Okay, well, I have him on there with the Man at Arms as well. And got to my first hero. But yeah, Man at Arms is just really like the cornerstone of all the good guys, and just such a like the father figure. He's Tila's father with Sorceress, and really does that crossover of like what MOTU was really all about, the magic and technology. And he had it all going with his mechanical kind of parts, working on the mechanics and stuff, but still kind of has that knight look to him. And I think he was going to be named the Paladin before. He looked more like a Paladin, but yeah, he's got the knight look with his club too. Never came with like a pistol or anything. He had the club, but then the rest of them all mechanical up. It was just such a good cross of what everything kind of MOTU represented.
Yeah, 100%. Billy?
Trapjaw. Man, he was so cool. You could change that arm out. He should have, I mean, he would, I probably have him Beastman reversed in order because Beastman was Skeletor's right hand, but Trapjaw, man, I had him as a kid and I loved him. You could hook all of his stuff onto his belt and didn't have to worry about losing it. So that would be my number 5.
Nice, Yorktown. And good to see you this morning.
Looks like Man at Arms is about to swing on Trapjaw.
Yeah.
They're about to go at it. Don't stand us next to each other.
So did anybody ever take the string from Trapjaw's set and Do the trap jaw zip line?
I don't ever remember doing it as a kid. No.
No. I don't even remember him coming with a string.
There's a
So
string?
he had like a grappling hook type thing, and then that little circle on the top of his head, you could thread it through and send him down.
So
I
that
don't
would
remember
make Larry's pick
Snout spout.
Snout Spout.
I didn't.
Awesome.
I wasn't aware of him. He came out after I got out of the MOTU. So when I got back into collecting toys in 2018, you go through there and you look at the yojo.com and you look at the MOTU site that they have up to, and I seen him and I was like, man, that's cool. A robotic elephant man that sprays water. Who can't beat that? That's some good stuff right there.
It is.
And I will say the
And he's a
Masterverse
fireman.
figure is amazing.
Yeah, the Masterverse one. Oof.
That's a big boy too, though, right?
Yeah, he's one of their kind of first oversized ones, at least in the good guys.
Yeah.
And he's a firefighter, ain't he?
Yeah, he's a fireman.
Turning firefighter.
He had to be with spraying water like that.
Yep.
Mhm.
He's one of those guys that Hordak turned into, from human into that. Hordak messed with a lot of people. And then they ended up turning to the good side. But
Dang,
See, I didn't
Hordak.
know that.
yeah, there's a few different ones. Extendar and him.
Yeah,
and a few other
that's
guys.
true. There's so much lore. So
Yeah.
much lore.
So much.
Number 4. My number 4 is Clawful. Not necessarily this version of Clawful,
Oh,
but
let's see.
Clawful.
It's a great pick.
Yeah, Clawful's cool too, man.
Looks like
Yeah,
Somebody that
Tina's
aren't on my
getting ready
list,
to-
I'm like, oh man, they're freaking cool too.
looks
This
like
is like
Tila's
the
getting ready to lop
Filmation.
his head off.
she could try. Clawful's awesome.
Yeah, lobster for dinner.
Yeah.
So, what did
trying
you
to-
like about the character, Casey?
It was one of the ones I played with most as a child. And not just when I'm trying to play He-Man, because I didn't call it Masters Universe when I was a kid. It was all He-Man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think we all probably just called it He-Man.
yeah.
Yeah.
But he would attack my Joes and be pulling them up with the, the big claw. If I was trying to play with my superpowers or anything, he was just one of my favorite figures as a child. And he's awesome.
Nice. So mine was Cringer / Battle Cat. And as we were discussing before, that was always a rub for me. The fact that I never got a Cringer, because I felt probably most like Cringer as a child, that kind of like, I was not the popular kid by any stretch. So I was always that timid version. And to see that timid version be able to become the strong, grumpy, ready for action, almost to a fault Battle Cat was something that resonated with me. Probably should have been higher in my list, honestly. So, but yeah, I think that was a great character.
I can relate to that, Joe, for sure.
Hey, Jezza, I don't remember seeing She-Ra in the Netflix shows, but yeah, definitely Hordak, definitely a lot of his evil horde were in there. Not a lot, but they were cool and they made an impact while they were in there.
Yeah, you get. I don't know if you haven't seen by now. There's a kind of a cliffhanger,
Yeah.
She-Ra-ish.
I bet that Hollywood leaves the door open to She-Ra in the forthcoming movie. I would almost bet
Yes.
on it.
Still don't know the rights on all that though, because
Yeah.
that's the reason she hasn't been in anything them together, because the rights are separate.
Stupid laws always mess stuff
Yeah.
up. So who was next? I think I just talked over somebody. I'm sorry.
I was on the. Is it me?
Yeah, it's you.
Okay. What's mine? Oh, Tila. Yeah, getting on to Tila now. Another good guy for me. Tila was just the romantic interest in He-Man. Just they never really talked about in Filmation, but everybody knew it was there. She was just such a great looking character at the time, and I'm sure so many people had it as like one of their first crushes. I think I did because it's like, oh, my He-Man Tila, they were boyfriend girlfriend. But yeah, I didn't quite care for her that much in the cartoon as much as I did playing with her with my toys. She was more of a warrior toys. But yeah, I'm a sucker for female warrior characters too. So she had to be up there. She's just awesome for me.
She's very cool. Hillbilly.
He-Man would be mine, I believe. And I liked him. I mean, he's kind of vanilla, but also the way I played with him he wasn't Adam until Adam came out, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to get Adam. But he was always like the barbarian, magical thing to me. So
Trying to find this comment from earlier about He-Man, I think would be awesome to put up right now, but it was so far back. They said that He-Man is the MOTU Duke.
Yeah, I've seen that. Basically.
Yep.
You can't like him, Eric.
Yeah.
He's all-American, all-Eternian.
There you go. Well,
he
was
yeah, he was the first superhero type character that didn't have to wear glasses to hide his identity, and that always threw me for a loop. Like, does nobody see this? Like, he looks exactly like the other guy.
Right.
Duke, not Duke. I'm sorry, He-Man would never wear a pink shirt, so it's obviously not the same guy.
Yeah.
He's got that tan.
Duke with a loincloth. Yep. But like I said, I got him for Christmas in '82, and I got him in Cringer, or not Cringer, but Battle Cat. Yeah, I guess. But loved the set as a kid, but I don't know.
Forgot I got my Duke. I'm not my Duke. I'm gonna call him Duke now.
Way to go, Jokers.
Duke, man.
So, Larry, were you next, or did you already say?
I'm thinking I'm Trapjaw then.
Yep, I'm thinking you're Trapjaw.
Yeah,
Yep.
Trapjaw is one that I never had as a kid, and that I always wanted, that I always circled every Christmas in the wish book to get, and then he never found his way under my tree. But I've recently got him, and I got Origins, and I got Revelations, and so he's a popular character that I liked.
Awesome.
Yeah, his cartoon collection from the Filmation is really a sharp figure. I like it.
Yeah, definitely.
The colors pop.
Yeah.
So good. We're getting down to the top three. Number 3.
Yeah.
Mine is Beastman. I love Beastman. He's one of my favorites. So, I mean, just, everybody's already said what they need to say about such a cool figure, such a cool character. And every cartoon, he's been awesome. He's great. I'm happy to have him up there at 3. I stand by it.
Nice. Mine was Ram Man, even though he was quote unquote slow, not stupid, but slow. He was the one who came the closest to figuring out that He-Man and Adam were never seen in the same place. And he was just such a cool toy, because for all the toys I broke growing up, that Ram Man never lost his spring. I mean, he still had his spring when my kids destroyed him. So they pulled his legs clean backwards the wrong way. And
That'll do it.
Yeah. But Casey did correct me last night, because I didn't remember his arms swung a little bit like this, because I was like, man, he had 0 articulation. I'm not sure why he's my number 3, but yeah, his arms did this, so it was cool articulation. But it was just a lot of fun, and and like I said, anything with like a punching thing or a chopping thing, a springy. But I guess in the newer uh, canon, it's not so much a spring as he's more like Juggernaut. How he kind of runs and slams into things. So,
Yeah.
But Ram Man, cool guy, even if he's a little slow. I dig it.
You would be too if you hit your head that many
Yeah,
times.
just
Yeah.
banging your
I wonder
head
how many
against everything.
concussions he has.
Well, remember he did say that he was a cartoon and he had a protective helmet and like was there like a rash of kids running around slamming their head into things at the time? Is that why they had to do that?
I would not be surprised. But maybe it was preemptive. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were overcautious with everything then.
Yeah.
Who you got, Cobb?
Oh, I mean, okay, back to a villain and another female figure or character, and Evil Lynn. And my last one was Tila, and Evil Lynn just kind of one ups her a little bit. She was so cool, just color scheme wise, and her personality always out for herself.
Yeah, for sure.
There was Skeletor, but she'd be quick to look out for herself first. And every variation, it seems like, too, from Revelation, same kind of thing. And then Filmation, she was all about Evil Lynn. Was her main priority. But she was just such a cool evil sorceress type character. She's awesome.
Yeah, I love Evil Lynn.
Yeah,
What would
but
be cool
2000
is if
he said you just got to. That's a freaking cool figure.
Yeah,
What
I'm
would be
excited to
cool?
open her.
She looks so good.
What would be cool is if he came out and said Evil Lynn and the Sorceress was like sisters.
Mm-hmm.
That would explain a lot
Yeah,
to me.
kind of family.
Yeah. So, I guess I'm next. I think I picked Merman
Indeed.
because he was like the water guy, and I dug at. And looking back, I'm like, I know they had to make him for children, and I never had him as a kid. I have him now, but I was always like, he needs to be more creepy, less bumbly,
Mhm.
or whimsical, I guess. But I really liked him. I always got excited whenever he came out, and if he had a water episode, I was like, yes, Merman's going to be in it.
Yeah, Merman's definitely freaking cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So that would leave Larry with
He-Man. He-Man was my first figure that I received one Christmas. I think what goes underrated is I think people overlook is He-Man's comical timing. He was such a great source of comedy in the cartoon. The faces that he made and the cheesy dad jokes that he would come out with. Me and my kids, we would when they were younger, we'd sit up and we'd watch the old cartoon at night. We'd go through like 3 or 4 episodes a night. We were just cracking up at the facial expressions that he made and the one-liners that he would zing. It was just great memories.
So he's
Yeah.
me.
but unlike you or me, he has hair.
Oh, but I have the jokes.
The dad jokes.
Yes.
Which
The
we're skipping this
He-Man
week.
jokes.
Don't start.
I'm not.
Pull the string.
No,
All
don't
right.
pull the string.
Number
I'm jokeless
2.
today.
Looks like there's some crossover on number 2.
Mhm.
My number 2 is Skeletor. Just for everything, he's the Eternia version of Cobra Commander. I love the bad guys. He's relative to today. I mean, you see all those what would Skeletor do stuff. It's funny.
Mhm.
But yeah, he's just great. I love all his backstories. all the different ones, and he's just a great villain.
Yeah.
I think everybody's covered Manny Faces pretty well. I liked the toy; it was phenomenal, and the fact that he was an actor like Trevor Slattery. It was neat, but very cool toy. One of my favorites for sure.
Okay, I'll go on out. Number 2 for me, Skeletor as well. Man, seeing Scareglow up there, God, he was on my list, and
Yeah.
that's probably my number 1 honorable mention, or he should have been on my list, Scareglow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Skeletor, yeah, just the ultimate villain. I mean, he started it all for me. First villain that I remember even falling in love with. He just was so perfect. Got kind of that Grim Reaper look to him, and the skull face, the hood, everything, and then the way even Filmation, his jokes and everything in there just really brought him to life. He's pop culture. He'll last forever. I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jez, I saw that, and I almost commented, "Why was he so low? He should have been number 1." But I'm glad you put him on there. That's really cool. Who'd you have, Hillbilly?
Scareglow.
Yeah.
He is the epitome of evil. And for somebody that grew up with night terrors, I could see him doing something like that to somebody. I'd never had him as a kid. I don't even ever remember him in the cartoons. A few years ago, I got a package in the mail, and it was a Masterverse Scareglow that glows in the dark. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so cool!" And I think a Mr. Larry sent him to me, and he's just he's where Skeletor should be.
Yeah, that Masterverse is a great figure.
Yeah,
Phil, no, I don't think Scareglow was in Filmation.
that's why I don't remember him in the cartoon.
No.
Then
No, never quite. Man, he was too late in the line.
Yeah.
so he was in the original line then, because I
Yeah.
don't remember him at all.
Yeah, he
line.
was in that one of those final waves.
Yeah.
That's why I don't remember him. I think my last MOTU figure was Modulok, and I was like, I'm out.
Modulok's awesome.
Oh, creepy. Ugh. Let's not go there.
Scareglow is one of those ones that he tried to rush out a wave and do a bunch of easy repaints, but man, they hit perfection making him
Yes.
glow in the dark and just using
Yeah.
the parts.
Yep.
You know, glow in the dark. I'm a sucker for that.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
And he's actually on my nightstand. And
Yeah, he should be on my list. Right?
It should have been on mine too.
I blanked out on him.
Same here.
Yeah.
Once I saw him right there, I was like, "Oh, you know what?"
Honorable mention.
Oh yeah, there's so many.
I know, like you were saying. Yeah,
it's like Stinkor. I love that character.
I
And
know.
I never thought to put him on there.
I know. That's
Yeah.
what I do.
So Larry, what was your number 2?
Number 2, Many Faces. For all the reasons that Joe Ara said, I loved his Filmation's, backstory that you got. That was a great episode. And I love the Masterverse figure, with the additional faces that they gave you.
I love this Masterverse Skeletor for the vintage collection. I just picked this up a couple of weeks ago at Walmart. Just stumbled across it.
Yeah, I think he's my favorite Skeletor. That vintage collection one is so nice looking.
It's like they just blended, the 2 lines together and made a perfect figure.
He is really outstanding looking.
And here we are. We're to the end of our picks, our number 1s.
The big reveal.
Dun, dun, dun.
I like how they're all different.
Yeah.
We all have a different pick. Mine is criminally underrated, Whiplash. I think mostly because of all the Whiplash figures have just been so cool. I think that's why he's my favorite. The 2000X Whiplash is awesome.
Yeah.
The Masterverse Whiplash is awesome. I just I love that figure. And I had 2 years ago at Joe Fest, John Earl drew me a Whiplash. I should have brought it out, but it was very cool. I love Whiplash. Number one.
Nice. Yeah, so my number one is Skeletor, and not for anything to do with when I was a kid. I think it's only now that what you mentioned, that one guy that does those, quick one shots on Instagram and
Yeah.
and
Isaac
everything
Wills.
until we meet again, like,
Until next time.
yeah.
Yeah, it
And
is until we meet again.
until we meet again. But I will say, when I was a kid, I was a little shocked when I got my Skeletor because he had the beast feet, like that webbed claw
Yeah.
foot. Because in the cartoon, like you see here, his feet are normal. So it bugged me a little bit because I have a touch of the tism. Things need to be how I see them or what I expected. Otherwise, it's kind of
Yeah.
like, what is this? But I thought he was underrated. Like he was evil enough as a kid, but more like he wanted his way than he was truly deep down evil. um but yeah, he was just an interesting character. I think without Skeletor, even though you've got Hordak um later on, but I thought he was just a great character, and I love him more as an adult.
Yeah, if you just need one Skeletor figure for your life, I recommend the Vintage Collection Masterverse. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, would too.
Nice.
Yeah. I
have a Masterverse Skeletor, but it's not the vintage collection. I don't think it came with like a cloth cape and an alternate head, and
Okay, like a barbarian kind of one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good one too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's cool too.
You can put a scimitar in the back. And, Yeah.
Okay, because I have to ask, what kind of feet does the Masterverse Origins have? Is it the original clawed webbed, or is it more like this?
I'd say webbed
Okay.
because they stuck with, they tried to stay with the original designs, just better articulation.
Nice.
Hey, good morning, Patrick.
Hey.
But for the one I was telling you to get, it's definitely webbed.
Okay.
It's beast feet. I think that's what they called it. Beast feet.
Okay. Yeah. Because now, as an adult, it has to be like what I remember as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pretty much look like all the vintage, just updated. All vintage collection, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, on with me.
Yeah.
Number one is He-Man. I had to go He-Man. I mean, I have most of my list all villains. I love all the villains, but at heart, I'm always just rooting for the good guy. Pretty much with everything I do, from video games to movies and all that. And
Yeah,
He-Man, just even as a kid, was my first hero. And I know a lot of people in like MOTU communities learn to be a good person from like a lot of the PSAs and He-Man himself. Yeah. Just everything about him, such a wholesome good guy. And even to this day now, I explain to people why I like Masters of the Universe. I'm like, well, it's He-Man. He-Man what started it all, and he's kind of the ultimate good guy to me.
I mean, honestly, if they didn't come up with He-Man at first, none of these other characters exist.
No.
So
I think I was seen somewhere that He-Man was actually going to be Conan.
There's a Conan style.
Well, yeah, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
Working on Conan, and then they weren't going to do Conan, and then He-Man came out of nowhere. But...
Yep.
And there was Thundar the Barbarian.
Oh,
actually,
I love
started as Thorak.
Yeah. I think the Toys That Made Us He-Man Masters of the Universe episode is my favorite one.
Yeah. So watch that, and then I think still on YouTube that Power Grayskull documentary has kind of just extended version of that Toys That Made Us. It's a little
Nice.
longer and got a lot of the same stuff in it.
Nice.
I'll have to check it out.
So Hillbilly, I know yours.
I'm sure almost everybody here does. Moss Man. I tell you what, whenever I was a kid, I was looking for that figure whenever he first came out. I wanted him so bad I would push somebody's grandparents down 2 flights of steps and curb stomped them just to got him. I mean, I was looking hard for him and never could find him. I was like, what in the world is going on here, man? And then a really good friend of mine, Brad Bouncy Bingle, he sent me a vintage Moss Man, and he still smells like moss.
Yep.
The pine smell. And he also sent me another one, and he's in like a clamshell protector, and he's still in the card. I can't remember what series he's from. It's not the 2000X, but you can
Didn't you say
smell
classic?
yeah, I think it's the classics.
Mm.
And you can smell him through the plastic. And
You know,
and I'm like, I'm wanting to crack him open so bad, but
Yeah.
he is such a cool figure.
in the Netflix show, they bring up the fact that he smelled like pine.
Yeah. It smells
Really?
like pine.
Yep.
He should have, and like I guess what draws me to him, other than the green, and that's like my favorite color. He should be like one of the most powerful people on Eternia because he can control the plant life.
He is.
And then I got reading on some of his backstory, and he was like a god of some sort, like a demigod or something. And I was like, man, this guy's really powerful. And then Casey's like, oh yeah, he gets killed like no time in Revelation.
That's when you say it smelled like pine.
I was like, what the fluff?
Pine.
He's like, oh.
Skeletor burns him up and goes, smells like pine.
Oh. Thanks, Casey.
Hey, to be fair though, he died more than once in that show. Okay.
And that's another thing. He shouldn't be able to die because he's part of the planet. And
Evergreen.
Evergreen. Oh, that hurt. But that is, and every day on the way home on the school bus, we had passed this one patch of road, and there's always all this moss and stuff on the wall or on the side of the road, and I was like, I could see Moss Man just coming up out of that, and I was like, man, he'd be so cool to have. But alas, I never found him.
All right. Before we get Larry's number one pick, which we all know what it is, but I want to hear Larry talk about it. I just want to show off to everybody my shirt that my wife made me for today.
Embiggen yourself.
She
awesome.
She did such a good job on it. It's podcast from
great.
Castle Grayskull.
Nice shirt.
Yeah. She loves doing stuff with the Cricut and the printers, and I got her a press, and she said that as soon as she gets good at it, we have to take our merch store off and she'll handle it from there. I'm like, okay. I mean, let's get some use out of it. That's awesome. Yeah. That goes for all of our friends who have shows and don't have shirts. Reach out.
Yeah.
All right, Larry. Let's talk about your number one.
Number one, Ram Man. I always liked him in the cartoon. I love the figure, even though he was probably the least articulated figure there was. He's just a great figure. He's a great figure to display because he comes with his own stand, literally.
Yeah.
He's one of the figures that I kept around for a long time. I can't remember what happened to my original one, but in the early 2000, like 14 or 15, I got on eBay and I purchased another one, and I carried that dude wherever I went. You know, I had him standing up in my office, my workbench. He was always a main fixture wherever I went.
Larry, I'm excited to get this guy out of his plastic prison. He is beefy.
Yeah, he's giant. He's feels so cool at hand. Because I mean, you feel like a kid. He's so big.
He's kind of like
His hands tiny.
the old figure was kind of like a stress reliever. You know, like how you do click the pin. You know, you click
Yeah.
the feet up and down, like the stress balls of He-Man.
Yeah, most of the He-Man toys were all like fidget toys. All the things they did from like, especially like Cyclone spinning them around.
Yeah,
Oh, he
definitely.
was so cool.
I can't believe I didn't put Cyclone on my list. I love
I know
that.
Me too.
there's something I mentioned them. I'm like, oh, see, like gimmick wise, I was saying like a top 10 gimmicks, man.
Yeah, he is
All
just
of
dumb
those.
fun.
And I hate to keep beating it up, but I mean the Masterverse Cyclone's awesome.
Mm-hmm. I'm so glad the Origins they brought back the feature
Yeah.
for them.
Well, I truly enjoyed all these lists. Yes, you can, Jezza. Yes, you can.
It'll just cost you $1 million.
I have to thank Joe Aroff for putting together this slideshow.
Great slideshow at Joe Arrow.
And
Yeah.
actually,
Mhm.
and for all the people that think I don't prep, 2 nights this week we worked on this. 2 nights.
Next up, we show Casey how to do editing.
I don't even understand what you're saying there. I'm about to
Don't.
Google that. It's just more fun just to put something out.
Yeah.
But
I want to see
yeah.
something. I want to see is Joe Araw's blooper reels. I seen one on Instagram the other day. He's like, "Dur dur dur dur."
I'm telling you,
Okay.
Phil, this list is awesome.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
believe I
right.
didn't have Leech on mine. I love Leech.
I know you're saying Horde. Yeah, you got a few Horde members on there,
Oh yeah.
but
Or Montana.
Oh yeah. Tons of hate for sure.
Mystique.
I feel like nowadays you have to. It's all about articulation.
Yeah.
It's not the be all end all for me. I think I lean more towards great sculpt. I got to have some articulation. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want to play with Green Army men, but
Do y'all remember the controversy in the 80s? Because I sure didn't.
No, there was no controversy.
My parents bought me, anything like that. I didn't get that. When later on I see people talking about their parents wouldn't let them buy this stuff because it was sorcery. Like what?
Oh yeah, the satanic panic on everything.
Yeah,
Oh,
get
yeah.
out of here with that. It's just He-Man.
I miss the 80s. MOTU and D&D. I missed the 80s.
So I want to address Patrick's thing here. Casey knows how I feel about Modulock, and nothing against him. No.
Modular parts.
He is kind of
Modular
creepy.
parts.
I tell you what, something about the texture of that figure absolutely gave me the willies. I mean, I opened that thing up for Christmas that year, and I was like, nope. At first, I seen the picture on the box. I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I handled the figures. I was like, nope. Be gone, Satan. But
Yeah, he was so different.
and I mean, he's a great looking figure. If you can do him right, but I can never do him right. I was like, it's hard for me to see patterns at times. I don't know. I don't understand why, but for me to like do a crossword puzzle, it's an act of God for me to be able to complete one because I can't see the patterns and I can't spell either. But in case he'll be like, you ever try a spell check, buddy? I'm like, nope. How do you spell that?
Maybe I'm bad at spelling.
But Modulock, man, he's a great concept, but just
I was surprised I didn't see any Too Bad on this list.
Too Bad is a great character. And I think it was it 2000X where they showed the creation of Too Bad? Yeah, that was awesome. As you can tell, my dogs are telling me it's time to wrap it up.
And there's your alarm.
Alarms going off.
Yeah, my hair alarmed up there saying, hey, I'm gonna go out. But I just want to once again thank you, Joe. That was awesome. You
Thank you
made me
guys for
look
the
good
invite.
today. You're always welcome back.
Yeah, thank you
Cobweb,
for having me.
thank you so much for coming
Yeah.
on. Do you got anything coming up you want to let people know about?
No, I'm just whenever new stuff gets in my hands, I'll usually do a video on it.
I think you just have one come out today, right?
I did a short earlier, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, because I seen something pop up, and I'm like, I'll watch that after the show.
little shorts. Yeah, oh, it's the Horde, so you might like it.
Yeah, I will like that. Joe, you got anything coming up?
So we do Sunday Fun Day. This Sunday, we're going to start at our new time of 7 p.m. Eastern. So hopefully, more folks can make it more frequently. And we're doing our most anticipated pickups of 2026. So anything that you already have pre-ordered that you can't wait for, or what you're looking forward to. So that'll be this Sunday at 7 p.m.
I've ordered some stuff already.
Me too. Me too.
I just want to thank everybody for being here today. I was talking to Casey, and this is one of the two things I really look forward to throughout the week, because I have no friends in where I live that I can talk toys with, and you all are my family, even Larry. And I give Larry so much grief through the week. I'm surprised he ain't blocked me. And the same with Casey and Joe. I mean, thank you all so much for being here.
When you get out of hand, I just act like I'm asleep.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That way
Like
I don't hurt your feelings.
Yesterday, I sent you an idea for a show, and I never heard nothing. I was like, he's either asleep or it's stupid.
I'll let you decide. I wasn't asleep. I saw it this morning. I was asleep.
Yeah.
But I just think it's funny. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. So thankful I got to do a MOTU show. And
this has been fun. So I think we should do this at least once or twice a month.
I would be down for once a month. I don't, because they give us time to plan a topic. Like Cobweb was giving us all these great ideas about, different list ideas and stuff like that. So we could spread it out and we can just have a good time. So
yeah,
Cobweb, you're welcome on any of those.
Yep.
Oh, whenever you guys want, yeah. If it's weekends like this is my time to be awake. So,
all right. And as everybody knows, I will just ramble if I don't stop it. Thank you so much. If you could give us a like, maybe throw a comment in afterwards.
Subscribe
if you're not. And please share with others. Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Y'all have a great day.